Well, hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to day 3 of of the Black History mini series that I'm doing here on the channel. So, I hope that you all have been appreciating these little flashcards that I am using. So, these are the card decks, and again, these videos are not sponsored. I am simply doing them for educational purposes. It's Black History Month, and so I feel that that's when that's the box that people keep themselves in and think that this is the only time that you can learn about Black history. So since the box is open, I'm putting in my 2 cents. So yeah. And so I am using these cards that I got from urbanintellectuals.com. Urbanintellectuals.com. You can also find him on Instagram, possibly Twitter. I don't know. I am not on Twitter, so I couldn't tell you. But I know that he is on Instagram, and you can also go to the website if you were interested in these cards. There are more volumes than just the 2 that I have here. So, yeah. So let's take a look at today's cards. So it is day 3, so we are doing cards number 3 from both decks. I forgot. So this volume 2 is women, so the volume 2 is the women only, and volume 1 is just volume 1 with everyone, whoever comes at volume 1. So yes, so the volume 2 is specifically the women, all the ladies. So, yeah, so today, day 3, and as you see, both of them are numbered number 3, volume number 3, volume 1, number 2, volume 2, women, number 3. Goodness, okay. So, our first one, we have President Barack Obama. Now, yeah. So, regardless of, where you politically stand or whatever, the card is coming up because of the card coming up as far as Black History flashcards. So, putting aside maybe personal feelings, just allow yourself to get the education. Just these are just meant for informational purposes only. So, um, yeah. So Barack Obama, he was the first melanated president, partially melanated president of the United States of America. And so my grandma loved this guy, like for real. Like she had so much Obama stuff. And so, yeah. Served as the 44th President of the United States, 2009 to 2017. First African American to serve as president. First president born outside of the contiguous United States. I don't know if I said that right, but it's okay. In 2010, enacted the Affordable Care Act, often referred to as Obamacare, designed to increase health insurance quality and affordability, reduce the cost of health care, and lower the uninsured rate by expanding insurance coverage. The first African American president of the Harvard Law Review, and negotiated and normalized U.S. relations with Cuba in 2015. So that is some of the things of our former president, Barack Obama. Okay, now moving on to the women. This is Amani Renes. Amani Renes. 40 BC to 10 AD. So a BC babe. Yeah, that just came to me, and I like it. So check her out. Like, even just this picture of her is amazing. Like, yes, yes. Okay, so warrior queen of the powerful Nubian region of Kush, which is present day Sudan, referred to as Candace in some European culture or literature, and let's see, fought alongside her husband and son in a war against Cush's larger and more powerful rival, the Roman Empire, took part in a preemptive strike against Rome and led a counterattack after Rome destroyed the capital of Kush and took thousands into slavery. Lost an eye during battle, which made her even more courageous as a warrior. Amanirenas and her army used gruesome tactics against the enemy, including attacking with war elephants and feeding captives to her pet lion. Aw, she had a pet lion. Yeah. Reached a peace treaty with Rome because of her successful military attacks, which led to 400 years of peace and prosperity for Kush. So, this is the type of stuff that we don't learn about. This is the type of stuff, these are the people that we don't learn about. People, I will say this, the people who live in America, who, the melanated people in America, are only concerned about learning about slavery. That's all they want to learn about. They just want to learn that they were slaves. That's all. That's how I feel. Like, they don't want to learn. They don't want to get out of the box and step into a deeper and a bigger, like, seeing yourself as bigger than just slaves. Like, you're more than that. You are way more than just slaves, and it's not always been that way. There were thousands and thousands and thousands of years of us in existence not being enslaved. And so, why is that the main thing everyone wants to focus on? I don't know. But it's not, I don't feel that it's good for, I mean, I don't think that it's good mentally for us to believe that all we were is slaves and started out as being enslaved. Because I know that my ancestors came over here before Columbus. So, yeah, that's that's a thing. But I know that a lot of just regular black people in America think that their history started with slavery. And that, I feel, is an issue that should be addressed. And we should be learning that we are more than that, and that that was just a teeny, teeny part of our history, because there were thousands, there are thousands and thousands and thousands of years of us not being enslaved. So why focus on the very small time that we were? Like, that's like being that's like always focusing on your worst aspects. Like, do you have any good aspects? Like, everybody, like, you should be looking at the brightest part of yourself and not the darkest part of yourself. And you should be trying to cultivate the light parts and make your light bigger versus focusing on the shadow and allowing that to overtake you. But that is just simply my opinion, and I hope that, yeah. So that is the day 3 Black History mini series. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you did, then please give it a thumbs up, share it, like it, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, I appreciate you all for being here, and I will see you in the next one.